Joining me now, we have our friend California Congressman Eric Swalwell. He serves on the Judiciary and Homeland Security Committees and is running for California governor. Congressman, welcome. Can I just ask, who's running the communications, at least social media, for the White House? That the president said, yeah, somebody put it on and they looked at it and didn't see the whole thing. Are they aware that they're doing this for the White House, the presidency of the United States, and that it matters?
Yeah, and Mr. accused everyone of the auto pen now doesn't want to take responsibility for the tweets that he's put out. Look, I actually don't think there's been enough Republicans to condemn this. I wouldn't call it unity at all. In fact, there's around 270 plus Republicans who serve in the Congress between the House and the Senate. So that means we're talking about, under 10% have even spoken about this. From the time that Trump came down that golden escalator and insulted Mexicans, he's displayed a racism that's never been seen, as you pointed out, in an office this high. But the posting of the Obamas, it's so vile, Alex. It's so low. It just shocks the conscience. As shocking as the Republican silence, they help Donald Trump cover the country in shame.
So how can or should Democrats respond when this president, this social media office within the White House continues to lower the bar, if not collapse it altogether, for decency? What can Democrats do?
Yeah. We're going to lower the costs when we are in the majority. We're going to lower the cost of what you pay. Like, literally, we're going to lower the cost. And figuratively, we're going to lower the cost of what this means to us as a country. His indecency, posting a vile image like this, his cruelty, publicly executing people in the streets, the lack of compassion, chasing immigrants through the fields where they work. That really, to me, is the message, is a lower cost message. You should pay less, and what the president has done to us should cost all of us, figuratively, a lot less.
Okay, let's move to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation, because former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton agreed to a closed-door deposition before the Oversight Committee this month, and that was after Republicans threatened to hold them in contempt of Congress. President Trump gave a somewhat surprising reply on their upcoming testimony. Let's take a listen to that.
Mr. President, today we heard that the Clintons set deposition dates to testify before the House Oversight Committee. Any reaction to that related to Epstein?
I think it's a shame, to be honest. I always liked him. Her, she's a very capable woman. She was better in debating than some of the other people, I will tell you that. She was smart woman. I hate to see it in many ways.
So did Trump's tone there, particularly about his 2016 opponent, did it surprise you? I mean, he was very flattering in admitting how smart she is. Is it because he's worried Democrats will then call him to testify?
Democrats will call him to testify. We will use the leverage we have right now to put pressure on Comer to have Donald Trump testify. Look, if you're going to run an investigation, everyone who is a part of the most notorious child sex trafficking ring ever should have to testify. Those that knew something and those that were even on the periphery. So, the Clintons are willing to come in. They're willing to do something that Donald Trump is not willing to do. But the guy who's mentioned in over 5,000 files, the most of anyone, should certainly be the first person on the list, not the one Republicans are trying to cover up. And which should also disturb everybody as we seek to find out without fear or favor who was involved. Of everybody in the world that Jeffrey Epstein met, and these files reveal that he knew a lot of powerful people, the person he called his best friend was Donald Trump.
Let's move from there to DHS funding standoff, because Senate Republicans have dismissed Democrats' ICE reform proposals as a far-left wish list. And they've warned that DHS will shut down next Friday if they don't work with Republicans and the White House. So Democrats want, let's go over it, judicial warrants, no masks on officers, and stricter use of force standards. This is to bring federal officers in line with standard policing practices. So how will you vote if the DHS funding bill does not include these reforms?
You know what? I'm going to follow where my constituents are. And I hosted a town hall in San Jose just a couple of days ago. And Californians told me clearly, They do not want to fund one more penny for public execution. They don't want their neighbors in Santa Clara and San Francisco being chased through the fields and factories where they work. They are telling me the madness must stop. Too many women have been dragged by their hair through the street. We've seen a 6-year-old child fighting stage 4 cancer deported. And we've also seen now 2 allies standing up for those immigrants, a nurse named Preddy and a mom named Good, shot in front of the community and no accountability. So we're not going to give them another penny. That's how I see it.
Well, I appreciate the candor and the forthrightness every single time. I hope you'll come
My
back and
pleasure.
see us again soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Al.